It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Greetings, everybody. Welcome to 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson here with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Tonight, it'll be the Golden State Warriors going up against the Clippers in Los Angeles. For Los Angeles, they seem to be tapping into their full potential more and more as the season moves along. I think lately, we're seeing a more accurate picture of who this team really is than we saw in the early part of the season. An intriguing matchup tonight. Two smart, experienced ball clubs. Shaq, how do you see this one playing out?
Solid execution on both sides.
Live from Los Angeles, we proudly bring you the Clippers at the Staples Center. With Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. And joining lines, another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. This is the first game in the Warriors road trip. One a season so far. Special interest, Doris, the young teams that have finally put it all together.
Well, think back over the years, Kevin, when you've seen certain teams come along at a certain moment. Think back to Oklahoma City or the Golden State Warriors, obviously, when Steph and Clay and Draymond were getting their start in the NBA. And then the Celtics of a season ago, the likes of Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown. You draft well and you get rewarded, Kevin.
Now a chance, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. The starting five on the floor. Setting the floor for the Warriors. Durant and Green are the forwards. AI is out there with Curry, and it's Cousins in at the five down low. And so it's the Warriors getting on the board first. Harrell kicks to Gallinari. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. AI outside. Cousins finds Durant. Back to Cousins. And it's good for two. Cousins has got his first basket of the night.
Listen, this guy is far from just a scorer. Kevin Durant loves to share the basketball.
And the Clippers decide to take their first time out here. They put up a nice win against Utah last time out.
They drew a lot of fouls in that game, guys, and that was the one area that really stood out when you watched it.
When your key contributors sit the bench because of foul trouble, obviously that's a problem, and they got plenty of freebies from the charity stripe.
First quarter, just over a minute played. Looking at the last game for the Golden State Warriors, it was a win against New Orleans. Harris against Green. Here's Harris. 14 points from him the last game against Utah. Just 5 to shoot. And that one's good. Beverly.
And he'll take that. The nice, easy mid-range jumper. First bucket of the day.
A pretty good way to start the game, right? The defense has to be more aggressive, keeping him away from that area of the floor, or it's going to be a long night.
And so it's Golden State with it after the basket by Los Angeles. AI from long range. Gallinari with the rebound. Los Angeles has gone 0-2 from deep here. And that one's good. Beverly. Beverly's got his second basket of the game.
And where's the help? Obviously, a missed rotation, something they're going to want to patch up.
Right, because otherwise you're going to give up those close-range opportunities all night. If you allow the opposition to get into a groove, look out.
That's just an incredible find coming from the big man. No debating Cousins' smarts on the court. He picks out a pass there that not many guys would have seen. You know, there are certain players who just seem to have a knack for putting the ball in the basket. Lou Williams is in that category.
And Lou Williams, not the biggest, not the most athletic, but Greggy finds ways to score.
Yeah, you know, whether he's creating space or creating contact, very few play that cat and mouse game better than Lou Williams.
Boy, that makes them 4 out of 5 to start this thing. They're finding very good shots early on.
And Beverly kicks to Harrell. down low. Rejected by AI.
Well, AI tracks the play, times his move, get it out of here.
There's Williams, the 15-footer. Good.
Boy, too much of a cushion given to him on that jump shot. That's a big-time no-no.
Warriors leading by 3. Curry dishes to AI. Pass to Cousins. Durant in the corner. There's AI with a 3. It's hauled in by Harris. And here's Beverly. He brings it up for Los Angeles. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Durant, the pass to Curry. Some nice passing by Golden State here. Back to AI. He kicks to Durant. Fade away. Not enough on that one as it misses.
Now, great look on that. Just a little out of rhythm.
Yeah, he looked like he forced that a little bit.
And it's the Clippers with the ball. Trailing by 13. Last time in Oakland, they lost to the Warriors.
Yeah, I just thought their energy was lacking defensively. Just gave up way too many easy shots.
And when the defense isn't there, Greg, you really open up the floodgates for the other team. They didn't have any heart.
So for the Golden State Warriors right now, Evans out there with Looney. Then it's AI. Then there's DeMarcus Cousins. And it's McCaw in at the point guard position. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hi, Kevin. Well, AI in their last time out against the Pelicans lit up the floor. He had 46 points, and he got those points as he always does, knocking down shots from beyond the arc. He put up great numbers in a terrific effort. It's not a game that anyone wanted to miss, and he'll be looking for a repeat performance tonight, Kevin.
Okay, David, no doubt he'll have the defense focused on him here after that stunning game last time out.
You better believe it. He'll be looking at double teams, guys up in his jersey all game long.
I think that's the way this guy likes it. He wants a challenge. It makes him more focused, more determined to show what a force he can be.
The tray. Evans kicks to AI. And there's the pass to Looney. 5 on the clock. Cousins. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5-for-8 night shooting.
If he's not a sure thing in the paint, Cousins is pretty close.
Gallinari outside. To the inside. Passes to Lewis. Harris with it. Looney on him. Harris inside. Will it go? He lays it in.
Nice job getting inside for the layup. Got the D thinking. Jump shot. Gave a little pump fake. And then off to the races.
McCaw kicks it to Looney. And it's Evans in the corner. Lets it go with a 3. Poke loose. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Cousins. And a chance here now to take a look at the teams that are tops in the league in scoring points off turnovers. The Warriors, number 1.
And all those points off turnovers have been a huge bonus. I mean, that aggressive defense has also paid dividends at the offensive end of the floor.
And Gallinari kicks to Williams. In the corner, it's Harris. Back to Williams. Fires the 3. The shot off that time. The Warriors go the other way with it.
Solid rebound there. And with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Well, you've got to look at this guy's shooting as one of the main reasons they've been able to build this lead.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Los Angeles calls timeout. So much of being a scorer is finding ways to get open without the ball, of course, and there are a lot of guys that do that very well in the league right now.
Well, you think back to guys like Ray Allen, who have retired in the last 5 to 6 years. He was one of the all-time bests. You think back to the Detroit Pistons teams and Rip Hamilton. They set the stage for today's generation. Guys like Klay Thompson and Kyle Korver, who are relentless in their motion and sometimes do it randomly. Outside of the context of the offense, they're just, because they've done it so often, the kind of movement they create puts tremendous stress on your defense. You can see the reason it can be a tough day down low, and he's going after it on the glass. Some serious length to contend with.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Ball's knocked loose. Shoots from the baseline. Out to Harris. Outside Bradley. Gallinari outside. Out of bounds. Clippers ball as the Clippers keep possession.
A moment here to see the numbers for AI. The last 10 games, he has been on a heck of a run. First in scoring, fourth in steals, and ranking among the top 5 league-wide in three-point percentage. You have to consider him among the elite shooters in the NBA.
And his scoring abilities are just so far out of sight. Number 1 overall right now. No one's been able to slow him down or even come close.
You know, building up confidence as the game goes on. Hit one from behind the arc in the opening period, 2 here in the second.
Williams for 3. That one's good. Just his third make. Brings him to 3 for 8 in this game.
Okay, we got a nice little back and forth going here.
Well, I love how personal this thing is getting. If you drain a 3 on me, anything you can do, I can do better.
Williams against Curry. To the paint. And AI gets it to go on the assist by Curry. Curry's got 4 assists in the game. And so it's Williams who brings it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. Harris outside. Back to Williams. And again, it's the Clippers from deep.
You hope that's a wake-up call for the defense, boys, because you give them that clean a look and it's over.
Curry passes along. Kicks to Cousins. It's AI, high post. He had a career game last time out. Bucket after bucket. Good, and Curry gets the assist. 16 points for AI.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Gallinari in the corner. And again, it's the Clippers from deep.
I'll tell you, they're willing to give him that shot, and he takes advantage of it.
Curry kicks to Iguodala. AI from long range. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Lure's got rebound number 5 here tonight. From 11 feet away, the shot by Williams, no good. Warriors leading by 20. Unloads from 13. And it's Lure with the rebound. Lure's got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Gallinari. Warriors with the rebound. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. They defeated the Pelicans in their last game.
Yeah, unfortunately for them, I thought the opponent's defense just never showed up.
I mean, you'd have to question their effort, Greg. They did a great job at penetrating and kicking out. The defense simply wasn't up to the task.
Just 4 to shoot, and the Warriors miss again. Los Angeles has gone 6 of 12 from outside, a very nice 50% mark, shooting the 3-ball well. Bradley with the ball, working on AI, and Bradley gets it to go.
Well, Avery Bradley using incredible strength. You like how he maintains his physicality on these tough finishes.
Now a timeout called by Golden State. Now looking at this Warriors team, some say the best offensive team. AI has been leading the charge for the Golden State Warriors. Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You look at AI, in this game, he has been everywhere.
And through 2 quarters, surprising how aggressive he was offensively.
Yeah, I think this guy was really looking for his shot on every possession. Remarkable effort from him on the offensive end in that first half.
Gallinari and Harris, your small and power forwards. Beverly and Williams, the guard tandem. And it's Harrell in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's who's out there for the Clippers. Beverly wide open. That 3 off the mark.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Pass to Durant. He dishes it to AI. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Gallinari's got his 4th rebound in this one. Beverly against Curry. Pass to Williams. They double him with Green. Shot from free throw range. That one off the back iron and out.
And a surprise he doesn't knock that down. Defense a little too lax that time.
The Clippers shooting poorly, just 35% so far. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Williams double team. And slam dunk by Harris.
That's a nice little outside in play right there. Good feed into the post and a solid finish.
Curry kicks to Green. Dishes it to AI. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. AI's got 21 in the game.
They're doing work here in the second half, 3 or 4 to start.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Well, the Clippers have hit the reset button. You wonder how that affects their head coach, Doc Rivers. Now, he seemed reluctant to lead a rebuild with the Celtics, but he's on board doing it with the Clippers. Even though the Clippers relieved him of his title of president of basketball operations in 2017, Rivers has just signed a new extension that will keep him for the next few years. Kevin?
Well, if nothing else, DA, he has guided them through some pretty dark hours. Thank you. Curry kicks to Durant. It's tipped and stolen by Harrell. Gallinari up top, defended by Durant. And it's Beverly missing.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Wong passes to Curry. From deep three-point range, from beyond the arc, and then some. Curry's got 14 points.
Another triple, and that's been the story of this second half.
Boy, they have consistently been draining shots from deep, and that can take the heart out of an opponent.
Harrell down low. Curry meets him. Count it. Good.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
From deep. Rebound by Harrell. Los Angeles has gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Durant against Gallinari. Left side Harris. Over Green. Again, Los Angeles.
Well, he's a guy that can adapt and adjust to any defense he's up against. It's really something to watch.
Curry finds Cousins. AI with it. Good. And it's Cousins picking up the assist. Cousins has got his 4th assist in this one.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Harris against Green. Left side Harris. Back to Beverly. Green with the block.
Well, let's remember a former defensive player of the year, Draymond Green, sending it back.
And Cousins kicks to AI. Some nice passing by Golden State. The shot's good. 7 points for Draymond Green.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Draymond Green obviously gives you a lot of things, Doris, but what really jumps out on the stat sheet are the assists he picks up.
I think Draymond Green would tell you that it's helpful to have terrific scorers around you, but what this young guy does have is incredible vision, an unselfish and focused mindset. Draymond Green is an asset to any organization.
Sinks the three-pointer.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Beverly, the pass to Harrell. In the corner, it's Harris. Jacks up a 3. The Warriors pull it in. Well, they've got the Lakers ahead of them after this game. In the next game, it'll be played in Los Angeles. And that game will be game 2 of 5 out on the road.
Boy, this guy has been transcendent this quarter. Something really lit a fire underneath this guy.
Outside Williams. An easy 2 points on the layup. Williams has got 18 points in the game.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
AI outside. It's Curry outside. Good. And it's Cousins picking up the assist. Cousins has got his 5th assist in this one. For Los Angeles, they've gotten 6 of their 12 shots to drop for him here in the second half so far. And there's the defensive 3-second call. The season, Dora, you see the expense bought out of their contracts, often they sign for a cheap price for a true contender, and that affects parity among postseason qualifiers.
No doubt about it, Kevin. It really brings into very sharp focus the value of a quality GM, because the rich can get richer, and it can tilt things toward the top teams. I don't mind it, Kevin. Part of the reason these players agree to a buyout in the first place is the opportunity to choose their next situation. It is within the rules, and therefore I have no problem with it.
I like it as well. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. And he gets the bucket. Now here's Curry. Outside, Green. The pass to Iguodala. Outside, Curry. With the teardrop, and the layup is up and in. Curry's got 8 here in the quarter. The Clippers have gotten half their shots to drop in the second half up to this point, going 7 of 14. And plenty of contact on the shot, so 2 free throws coming up.
And checking out some numbers here for Harris. Some impressive play from him over the last month. Averaging about 15 points, 6 rebounds, and 2 assists. He has been terrific throughout, putting up some huge numbers offensively.
Well, and this is exactly who he is, a flat-out scoring machine. You plug him in and let him go to work.
And the Clippers making a change here. Bradley's checked in. And the Warriors also making a change. Thompson's checked in.
You know, the turnover story, they've had a few miscues along the way, but as we see on the scoreboard, it hasn't hurt them.
And the Warriors making a change here. McCaw's checked in. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Gallinari, the bounce pass. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Just 5 to shoot. And again, no good by the Clippers.
Effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive. And that's a pure hustle play, getting to the offensive glass for the tip-in.
And that's the kind of quality you see in any strong offensive rebounder, isn't it? Lure finds Gallinari. And it's off from 3-point range.
And you know what? He's just not on his game, no doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
AI outside. There's the dish to Cousins. No good on the shot. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Gallinari left side. And that one drops for him. Gallinari's got 11 points.
Boy, that's how to do it. Just go strong. Don't settle for a jump shot when the defense is flat-footed. Nice.
Back to Thompson. Some nice passing by Golden State here. Lure against Iguodala. And a wide open look for AI. And the call will be... That's foul number 2 for him. That's his... The Warriors have shot 70% from the free throw line tonight. 7 for 10.
What's up, gentlemen?
The free throw drops for Bell.
And Bell is on a mission to show how special he can be. An athletic, energetic forward who plays with a real passion.
And at the third quarter, a huge lead, and this one may all end decided. Head running away with it. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And a quick look at the State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
Greg, he's got the size to survey over the top of the defense and find the open man. That was beautiful.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened on the court for Golden State here in the fourth. They've got Klay Thompson. Bell is out there with Looney. Then it's AI. And it's Evans in at the 3. And he's able to get it back. Chalk up 2 there. The Clippers shooting under 40% all in all for the game. Thornwell kicks to Teodosic. Here's Lure. They get it again. Banked in off the glass.
Oh, easy put bag. No one got a body on it.
Boy, I'll tell you, Greg, that's just inexcusable. All they had to do was box him out. You learn a lesson the hard way in that instance.
Thompson outside. Back to AI. And here's Thompson. Clock at 4. Over Mbah Moute. Nice shot by Thompson.
Can we give Klay Thompson some credit here? There's a number of ways to score off the pick and roll, and he's got every one at his disposal.
Here's Thornwell. On the wing, Johnson, defended by Bell. Unloads from 13. Shot by Johnson, no good. The Warriors on 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. AI, no good. Clippers have gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Johnson down low, covered by Evans. From beyond the arc, Evans with the rebound. Evans has got his 4th rebound in this one. There's AI with a 3. The rebound by Johnson. Los Angeles has gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Here's Teodosic. He's covered by Thompson. Against Evans. Johnson kicks to Teodosic. The tray sinks the three-pointer. Now a timeout called by Golden State. The Clippers in the past few seasons, Greg, have completely overhauled their roster. They are making some serious changes here.
Practically nobody from the team 2 years ago is still with the franchise. It was a complete teardown, and they felt they needed to hit the reboot button. Jerry West knows what he's doing, though, and he's done this before with great success.
Montrezl Harrell, he's checked in for the Clippers. Jones checked in for the Warriors. Curry comes in for Thompson. AI from long range, and again for 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Teodosic kicks to Thornwell. Passes to Teodosic. And the league last season, Doris, looking to tighten up on the traveling calls. I think that's a move in a positive direction, and it's had a good effect.
Well, Kevin, I'm sure you agree with this. We want to see if there's a traveling violation, it should be called.
Yes.
We have given the offensive players enough advantages, and by that I mean we've made it less physical on the perimeter. You know, we've allowed for freedom of movement, and so I think anytime you learn from a kid, listen, if you pick up that pivot foot, it's a travel. In the past, I thought a lot were missed. What's your take on it, Kev?
I like what you said, and even more for the younger kids who are learning the game, they got to play the right way. It's got to be called.
That's right.
Thornwell kicks to Mbamute. Pass to Thornwell. Here's Teodosic. Out to the right wing. Off target with his three. And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for Golden State. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth quarter.
How about Steph Curry, guys? You look at the superstar beginnings. Think about he was born in Akron, Ohio, the same city as, of course, the great LeBron James. In fact, born in the same hospital, just 39 months apart. Something in the water over there, guys.
Gallinari, he's checked in for Mbamute. Gallinari outside. Feeds it to Harrell. It's stolen by Jones. Out to AI. The basket good off the assist from Evans. 41 points for AI. And talking about Curry's start, his parents were tremendous athletes themselves.
That's exactly right. His father, Dell, played 16 seasons in the NBA. His mom was a standout volleyball player. His sister was, too. Athleticism runs in the family. Those are some pretty good genes.
Shot clock at 6. Teodosic, the pass to Harrell. And here's Johnson outside. Hits it from three-point range.
And that's how you answer back.
Well, you can tell that was a little give good, get good. Executed well on the offensive end, connects on the deep threat.
Looney kicks to AI. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Here's Thornwell. In Doris last summer, we saw the inaugural season of the NBA 2K League. Over half the league's franchises fielding teams. It looks to be the start of something very special and very unique.
No doubt, Kevin. And the NBA has always been an organization at the forefront of embracing technology. And the reality is there is a huge market for this. The younger generation gets just as excited with how their virtual home team is doing in the standings. Big things on the horizon for the NBA 2K League, and you better not square up against me, Kev. You got no shot.
Okay. I've recorded that comment. Second chance shot, and no problem from Harrell as he finishes at the rim.
Now that's how you pick up second chance points. Stay active and be ready as soon as the shot goes up.
Curry against Gallinari. Curry finds Evans. Takes the 13-footer. It's hauled in by Thornwell.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really off.
Johnson gets the bucket.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Now a timeout called by Golden State.
And, you know, it'll be interesting to see what coach draws up here.
Well, they need to stop this run, and a great timeout that hopefully gives his team some energy.
Now the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, AI.
He's been about as close to perfection as you can be. The intensity he's played with has been amazing. Just no let up. And as fired up as he's been, he's never let his emotions get out of control.
Andre Iguodala is checked in for Golden State. Patrick McCaw comes in for Steph Curry. Here's Teodosic. As basketball becomes more global, we continue to see veterans come from abroad and Doris make an impact as role players in the league.
You know what I love, Kevin, is great basketball players could come from any place in the world. And obviously, general managers now have got to expand their field of vision. They've got to have international scouting. But the NBA would be a lot less rich a place if we did not have Dirk Nowitzki, Manu Ginobili, Tony Parker, the unicorn in New York City, Kristaps Porzingis. I don't care where players come from. All I want to know is, can they play basketball? And if they can, I want to watch them.
He kicks to Hill. Gallinari right side. Iguodala with the steal. Evans outside. Fires top of the key. And the Warriors tack on 2 more.
Well, what a great look by Andre Iguodala. We know he's unselfish. If there's space for his guy, he's going to find him.
On the wing, Johnson. Los Angeles with another miss. Golden State's gone beyond the arc 7 times here in the 4th and been successful 3 times. AI kicks it to Looney. Back to AI. Golden State moving the ball around. Inside. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Pass to Johnson. The league is always looking for ways to adjust the rules, make them better. There's a committee that studies this every single year. And, you know, with that in mind, Doris, any rules you think they should alter or tweak?
Yeah, there's absolutely one, Kevin. And I think this goes to the point where perhaps we can have some more uniformity in the FIBA-ruled games that are played and the NBA. And there's one thing that's occurred in international play where players are becoming more athletic, and the opportunity for electric stuff to happen in transition is critical. To me, we have got to stop the intentional fouls, which are prohibiting fast breaks and all the potential for the explosive, exciting athleticism to be on display. So that, to me, is something we've got to address.
I'm with you. Looney kicks to McCaw. Misses off the right iron. And Los Angeles guys shooting around 37% in the 4th quarter. The minutes starting to wear on them. The pass to Thornwell. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
And maybe pushing too hard at this point, getting a little desperate.
Yeah, it certainly looks like they're forcing it. They're trying to make quick, hard decisions instead of focusing on making the right play.
Iguodala outside. Passes it to Evans. Here's Looney. 5 on the clock. Down low. Iguodala. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed assist.
Andre Iguodala has got the ability and the frame and the game to score in close. Nicely done.
Gallinari with it. A minute 50 left to play here in the 4th. Here's McCall. Kicks it to Evans. Pass to Looney. There's AI with a 3. Rebound by the Clippers. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Doris, last year the NBA signed a deal to broadcast G League games on the internet channel Twitch.
Well, you know Adam Silver is always looking at new methods for broadcasting this great league and the G League. And I think we live in an era of an increasingly digital world. The next generation views their platforms in non-traditional, non-linear fashion. So to me, this is really smart decision making.
I know you're a big Twitch watcher yourself. You subscribe, and like me, you love the G League.
I'm always twitching.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Warriors.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And so checking out their season record, this game will become their 45th win.
And once they polish off this win, they'll be one more victory away from sweeping the season series.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for AI.
Boy, what a tremendous display of offensive firepower. It mattered not the size, the type of defender they put on him. He made easy work of it.
Connects again. That gives him 51.
Making it look easy. And that's a killer instinct on display as they try to put this one on ice.
I think that's exactly the mentality you have to have. You don't want to give this team any hope of coming back.
Free throw good, AI.
You know, guys, we have seen success come out of G League players. When it comes to AI, that's on another level. And to me, the passion he brings has an effect on every member of his team.
So we see the Warriors taking the game here. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the match is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Andre. I know if you could bottle a game like tonight, you would. But what's the key as you look forward to these upcoming games?
The key is not letting all the outside distractions, get in the way of letting us do what we want to do. So we got to come in, play tough, and guys will be ready to play.
Great performance tonight, Andre. Thanks very much. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you next time.